Is there someone in your life who always seems to get their way? Doesn't matter how they do it. It might be persuasive, manipulative, or just lovable and charismatic. But without fail, they always get what they want. Fellow Toastmasters and our guests, in my life, that person is my little sister. As brothers and sisters go, Diana and I get along quite well. She's a caring person. She's intelligent, and she has a knack for livening up any situation. But since she's gotten accustomed to always getting her own way, she's developed some other traits as well. She's stubborn, she's very picky, she's spoiled. My aunt refers to her as the princess in the family. But we love her, all the same. Diana's getting married next year, and I think the story of how she got engaged illustrates just how much of a stubborn, spoiled princess she is. But before I get to that story, you need a little bit of background information. I'm the oldest child in our family, and my parents swear that I was the perfect child. What can I say? I was quiet, well-behaved, generally content. As a toddler, my parents could take me out to restaurants and department stores without any problem. And then they'd see other parents with their kids kicking and screaming and crying and throwing tantrums in these very public places. My mom and dad would just shake their heads. What is wrong with these other people? I guess they don't have the top-notch parenting skills that we do. Then, they had Diana. They quickly learned that my angelic behavior might not have been a direct result of their parenting skills. The way that my dad puts it, he says he felt like God was reprimanding them for the smug and prideful attitude that they had. Diana was their punishment. They were completely unprepared for this. When I misbehaved, the few times that happened, they would put me on timeout, send me to my room. Now, Philip, we're going to set this timer. When the bell goes off, you can come out of your room. Worked like a charm. When Diana misbehaved, they tried the same tactic. She flung open the door, picked up the timer, hurled it down the hallway, forcing the bell to ring when it smashed into the opposite wall. The bell rang. Can I come out now? She cried, she screamed, she threw tantrums, lying on the floor, kicking and screaming until her face turned purple. And over time, she became accustomed to always getting her way. She was a spoiled, stubborn princess, but we loved her all the same. Fast forward now, 25 years. Diana's all grown up. She has her own career, independent lifestyle, and a very serious boyfriend. They've been talking about the possibility of getting married. And Diana has a feeling that Kyle is getting ready to propose soon. One night, they go out to a party at a friend's house up in Marin County. Have a fantastic time. On the way back home to San Francisco, Kyle pulls the car off the highway. Hey, get out of the car for a second. Okay. It's beautiful tonight. I guess so. It's a little cold. We should go check out the view of the city. I bet it looks amazing. Can we do it some other time? I'm kind of tired. Well, there's a lookout point right over there. Let's go see it. No. These shoes are really uncomfortable. Diane, it's not that far. Come on. Kyle, I'm cold, my feet hurt, and I'm tired. You're kind of being an asshole right now. Can you just take me home? They get back in the car and drive off. After a couple minutes, Diana can sense that something's up. You seem tense. What's wrong? Don't even worry about it. Wait. Were you trying to propose back there? Yeah. Oh no. I'm sorry. I ruined it. Well, it's not like it's the first time. What are you talking about? As it turns out, Kyle had already tried to propose half a dozen times, and Diana had unknowingly ruined it every time. The first time was months earlier. Back in April, they were planning a trip together to Oregon, and Kyle decided that the hike to Silver Falls would make the perfect backdrop for his proposal. Before they leave, Diana casually mentions, you know, if you are thinking about proposing sometime in the near future, I hope you wait until after our anniversary in June. We need to date for at least a year, otherwise it just seems too rushed. The second time, Kyle was planning a get-together for their friends. He wanted them all to be there to witness the big moment. That's when Diana says, "Oh, I hate it when people propose in public, like at a baseball diamond or a crowded restaurant. All those people staring at you. It's really nobody else's business." Kyle was vexed. Diana kept dropping these casual hints, and every time she did, he had to think up a new strategy. It got to the point where he started just carrying the ring around with him everywhere they went. He figured there were so many rules, he was just going to have to keep his eyes open and seize the moment when the time was right. Of course, that's when Diana says, "You know, I don't really care how you do it, as long as you put some effort into planning it. It should be special, not some spur-of-the-moment thing." Yep, she's a stubborn, spoiled princess. But we love her all the same. Well, eventually, Kyle got it right. On a summer afternoon, Diana's friend called them up and invited them both out to Fort Mason. Kyle had arranged the whole thing. When they arrived, Diana's friend was nowhere to be found. They searched everywhere for her, and while searching, they came across a picnic blanket laid out with flowers, champagne, and chocolate. I guess it was a good thing that Diana was wearing comfortable shoes that day, and they found the picnic blanket before she got too tired or too cold. Kyle popped the question. She said yes. I gotta give the guy credit for sticking with it. If I had been in his shoes, I would have started questioning if it was really worth all the effort. Okay, I guess if I were in his shoes, I wouldn't be proposing to my sister in the first place, but you get what I mean. Anyway, with a lot of planning, a few false starts, and a little bit of luck, my sister is finally engaged. She's a stubborn, spoiled princess, and now Kyle has to deal with it. Mr. Toastmaster.